This clown Offset suffering from being a fake motherfucker disease. He want to play victim now, but he was a volunteer when he spoke threats about me and my family name in his mouth about what he gonna do. Why you didn't call me to talk is the twist he want to use. Tell lies in your woman ear, nigga. I don't have time to listen to weak shit. Now you want to fake in front of a camera, trying to hide behind Takeoff mother when I've shown nothing but respect for her and family. See, boy, you acting like you a part of a family that don't really fuck with you because you a snake. Now you don't know me from a can of paint. Let me see if I can refresh your memory. Remember we talked when you got your ass whooped in Atlanta? You forgot? Remember when you called up on me and I came to LA and met with you because you was nervous about your wife performing because she had them issues about using the word flu? You forgot? Remember when you and Sauce Walker was beefing and you wanted me to stamp that bullshit? You forgot that too? I can go on, but I think you remember now. See, this is the reason I say blood make you kin and loyalty make you family, because of motherfuckers like you that have stuck a knife in the back of the ones you call your brother. Explain. Since you're a real ass nigga, explain to the people the real reason why you weren't on that stage at the Grammys with Quavo, who you call your brother, for the tribute. You ain't man enough to do that because you what we call a tender dick nigga. Takeoff, Quavo, and the family wasn't fucking with you for a while before his passing, and still don't fuck with you because you a rattlesnake nigga. Quavo been letting you make it because he got a good heart. It's consequences when you fuck with me. I don't have no heart for no snake, and I'll give you what you ask for. And by the way, I don't think I'm no John Gotti. That ain't who I looked up to. It's no secret who my OG is. The flag you perpetrate with. Homie, you better go do what you do best. Write some rhymes and quit playing gangster. I don't want no trouble. Peace.
Yeah, Big Baby JTV. I put it at the beginning, man. I put it right there. And this is what's going on in the rap game these days, man. Right? Jay Prince basically talked about 3 different incidences, right, where he allegedly saved Takeoff. A Takeoff came to him. Offset, not Takeoff. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Where Offset came to him for protection, right? He put this on Instagram, on the internet, live in 4K in front of the police. My bad, the public. But you might as well show it to the police because you're making the police's job easier. They're building up a RICO. Now, let me make this perfectly clear, okay? First off, if anything is in the streets, okay, I don't know why I have to say this. I have never been in the streets. Let me start off by saying that. Have I been maybe affiliated? I don't know, Mr. FBI who's listening to this. I don't know. Okay, but I do have some knowledge and I do have some people who I do know, who I do rock with, who I do associate with that might have been involved in such things. Okay, now let me make this perfectly clear. If you are a grown man, okay, in your 50s, saying all of these things over the internet is extremely federal. Now, I'm not trying to say that, I'm saying that Jay Prince is actually a Fed. I'm not trying to say that he's not a Fed, too. I'm just saying it's very, very federal and very, very dumb for a man who's in his 50s to go back and forth with a rapper, right? Now, let's talk about what he actually said. What he actually said is that Offset has come to him for protection, has come to him for some kind of situation. Now, long story short, if you read through in between the lines, he's basically saying that, people in the QC camp, including Quavo and a lot of people in Quavo's family, including Offset's family, because they're related, right? Really, you know what I'm saying? They don't rock with Offset. And he alleged and he said that he's a tender dick nigga. What does that mean? A tender dick nigga is somebody who falls in love with a shorty right quick, right after, smashing her, like really who's soft-hearted with the females. Tender dick. So that, and he also talked about Cardi B needing some kind of protection against the Crips. Okay? So what is this all coming down to? What's it saying is that this all comes down to a beef that's been underground between Offset, Quavo, QC, Bloods, Crips, Saweetie, right? And Lil Baby, because he was talking about getting beat up in Atlanta. That rumor came out a few years ago that Full Pockets, Full, and Lil Baby, they ran down on Offset. Let me make this perfectly clear, right? If you're a rapper, don't be a gangster. And if you're a gangster, don't be a rapper. Pick a lane. When you try to mix the two, you come up with the situation of YSL. You come up with the situation of Murder, Inc. in the early 2000s, okay? You'll come up with a situation, unfortunately, like 50 Cent. Most of you rappers are not going to be 50 Cent. Most of you rappers are not going to be street dudes that all of a sudden elevate to multi-billionaire status, right, by creating great shows. What it is that even Cardi B, she went on her I think, Twitter and denied these claims. She said she got protection from Big U and Wack100. Wack100, of course he's going to talk about this. He went on his Instagram, talked about Cardi was with 100 Bloods, right? And of course, Offset replied. Why are these niggas going back and forth on the internet? Let's start off with that. Why? See, when indictments start coming down and then y'all start saying, oh, everybody's a rat, everybody's a snitch. How are you a snitch and a rat when you're literally in 4K admitting to crimes, admitting to what you did? This is the problem with hip-hop these days, man. And this is why hip-hop is motherfucking trash and nobody really likes it. Like the video, by the way. If you're going to like something, like the video. This is why hip-hop is trash. Because the street dudes in hip-hop don't want to keep it street. And the rappers don't want to keep it rap. What happened to Offset releasing records and music? What happened to Cardi B releasing a second album? She can't release a second album because she needs hella writers. It's pathetic, right? What happened to the game? What happened to the game is these street dudes, right, wanted to leave the streets, which is fair. You know what I mean? Which is fair, and I get that. But also, these street dudes brought the streets more in hip-hop. Suge Knight brought the streets in hip-hop. He is rotting in jail. He's going to die in jail, right? Individuals who have successfully brought the streets in hip-hop are rare. Hip-hop is about artists and musicians, right? And guess what? The music is also fucking garbage right now. It's like, how are you, like, bruh, you know what I mean? So this is what I'm saying to wrap this all up. I don't think this will end well. I think that Jay Prince, as an OG, should act like an OG and watch his mouth because things can get dicey, right? I think that Offset should be careful because he's made a lot of people angry, and it's very obvious. He's fighting in the back of the Grammys with Quavo, quote-unquote, his brother. And I hope that peace comes out of this, man. What do y'all think? Get in the comments, man. I did a kind of long video, but it is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all for showing love, subscribing. We passed 700 subs. We're really close to it if we haven't passed it already. We taking this to Iraq, man. I'm out.